Good evening, Commanders Nation. Let me just get straight to the point, dude. Let me just get straight to the point. Dominic Hampton got released. 5th round pick of last year. Adam Peters' 5th round pick. The current regime's 5th round pick of last year. Pick number 161. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being uberly surprised, I'll probably say I'm a 7. Honestly. I'm not mad. I trust Adam Peters and DQ and their decision-making skills. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, this video I'm going to talk about Dominic Hampton and also a flurry of other transactions that we made today. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Hail to the Commanders / Redskins / football team. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just as long as you support the burgundy and gold. So let's get straight to the point, man. Dominic Hampton, we wish him well. Like I said earlier, pick number 161. Like, the thing that surprises me the most about Dominic being let go is how fast it happened. Not surprisingly, like, we all know, like, he was kind of like a dude learning a new position in the NFL, a tweener as well. But the fact that they released him after one preseason game screams a lot of things to me. It screams they've seen enough. Ideally, for a guy that you drafted last year in the 5th round, you would wait until preseason's over with and then make a decision. But with him, they're just like, it just screams that they've been seeing this with Dominic since day one. And they saw no improvement. They've been seeing this possibly throughout the entire OTAs of this year. They're probably like, dude, we need you to gain weight in the offseason. He probably came back looking the same. He probably looked like, probably was just out of it the entire like OTAs, minicamp, and then training camp was probably horrific. And in the first preseason game, we saw him get pushed around in the running game. We saw him out of place multiple times in a game against the Patriots recently. So the DQ and AP to make a decision of this magnitude, not even, yeah, it's a 5th round pick. It's a 5th round pick. It's AP's first draft pick that got let go. And, to me, it just screams like they just saw enough. And they're just like, you know what? We've seen so much of him that we don't need to see preseason week 2, in week 3. I've seen enough. And it just screams that they didn't have that much faith in him, honestly. But to be honest with you, we wish him well. I wish Dominic well. I it sucks that it didn't work out here, but I'm going to trust AP and DQ's decision making. I mean, they're the one who brought him in here, so they're the one taking him out. But, basically they're saying here, obviously last year, like, his campaign was redshirted, dude. He didn't play. He wasn't injured. He was just a healthy scratch. He played once, had 6 special team snaps. But other than that, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they told him, like, dude, you need to gain weight. You're not a linebacker. And they saw the progression that he made, or the little of progression, and they're just like, you know what, I'm out of here. They're saying here, Hampton was anonymous during training camp. When his time came to shine in preseason environment at Gillette Stadium, he fluffed his lines in the worst possible way. That was all Peters needed to see. And also another thing that I want to talk about is that Peters, like, this decision shows something to me where with Peters is that he doesn't care about your position on the team. He knows he drafted Hampton. And he's just like, this is not going to put you above anybody else on this team. We are going to play. We are going to have the best players play. And you're going to have to earn your reps. Again, I feel like I sound mad. I'm not mad. This is just how I got resting bitch face, dude. I just like, this is just who I, but like, I don't want to sound off like I'm mad at this because I'm not mad at this move. I understand it. It seems like Hampton just didn't meet their quota. He didn't meet their expectations. And it seems like he fell short. He wasn't even close. And I'm not trying to talk ish about Hampton. I actually was not super bullish, like, especially not even as bullish as I am with Jordan McGee. But I was just like, all right, we might have something here. But, it is what it is. Another article came here saying, yeah, it's disappointing to see a recent fifth round pick get released this quickly, But this just shows why, again, yeah, quality over quantity. Quality over quantity in the way to go to a draft. Get the players who can stick around in the future and not just fill out a roster spot. Hampton had physical traits worth taking a flyer on, but the writing has been on the wall for a while. No, it's not only that, but like they also recently signed, I'm going to move over from Hampton. They re-signed a former third-round pick, Duke Riley. Not they re-signed, they signed. Duke Riley, who was drafted by the Falcons when Dan Quinn was the head coach there. And now he is here. So when they signed him, the writing was on the wall. They signed him yesterday. And then it's like, okay, you know, and also you want to make a statement too. So like this move also makes a statement to the entire team, like saying, hey man, we don't care where you got drafted. We don't care how you got to this team. If you're on this team, you better produce because there will be competition. And you know what? I kind of like that. I'll be straightforward. I kind of like that. I do. I want my players to earn everything that they get. Because on one end, Adam Peters and DQ, they're only drafting guys who are mentally like superior, you know, guys who want to be great. They're drafting guys who, you know, are football players. Like, you know, anyways, yeah, man, I think this is a move that's just, it's going to reverberate in the locker room, you know. But anyways, let's continue going. They also signed, by they, I mean the Commanders. I'm going to read it right here. We signed cornerback Esang Bassi, cornerback Antonio Hamilton Sr., and Duke Riley. Released Viliami Fehoko, Alan George, and Dominic Hampton. Placed Lucas Niang, who tore his ACL, unfortunately, after signing with us a week ago. That sucks, dude. Quarterback Kevin Seymour placed on the injured reserve list. But yeah, man, Dominic Hampton, wish him well. That's all I'm going to say, man. We wish him well, you know. Hopefully he can get on his 2 feet and play somewhere else. But anyways, yeah, I mean, we also drafted Kane Madrono. And Kane's been balling. Kane looked nice in the preseason week opener. Kane has been making plays, getting interceptions in training camp. So it looks like now it's even though it's always been like this, where it's been McGee and Madrono now. I think McGee's like 1A, Madrono's like 1B or 2. Fighting to be this the third down linebacker, even though they already said that they're going to have 3 linebacker packages with McGee, looks like, on the field with both Wagner and Luvu. But don't sleep on Madrono, man. Madrono's been impressing. Like I thought, like I keep saying this, I thought he was going to be a special teams dude this year. But no. A guy who's learning a new position from going from strong safety to linebacker, he's been impressing. He's been impressing. Hey, man, he might make things even harder for McGee. And that right there makes it even more surprising to me, because I thought this year would be kind of like a redshirt year for Madrono. But I was wrong. I'll be straightforward. But yeah, man. Like I said, Duke Riley's in here. It just kind of sucks. The only thing is just that, like, you know, it shows that they're Adam Peters is just like, dude, I drafted you, but that's not going to save you. You need to show me something. He didn't show anything, Dominic Hampton. But this is the first draft pick that they moved on from since since they drafted it last year, the first draft last year. It just goes to show, like, maybe, you know, this is going to show AP in a different light to us. Where AP is just like, you know what I mean? AP is like, get me, like, this is a two-way system. We're going to mutually benefit from each other. But if one side is benefiting and the other side is not, I'm sorry, but it's a chopping block. I kind of like that. I actually really do. It reminds me of, like, the Patriots. We're just like, dude, what are you doing for me? I don't care who you are. You're going to run these laps. You know? But yeah, man. I'm officially moving on from Dominic Hampton. No, I'm not actually. This is Dominic Hampton. Like when he first got drafted. I mean, I don't know if I should read this. 4.51 40-yard dash, 39-inch vertical, athletic specimen, dude. Athletic specimen. But you know what? 6'2", 215 pounds. That's the problem. 215 pounds. Not linebacker weight, not linebacker stature, but 6'7" wingspan though. But still, he looked out of place in week 1. Just getting mauled over, attacking the wrong gaps. But anyways, let me finish this video with Laremy Tunsil had to exit practice according to the Godfather, John Keim, because Dan Quinn said he will be... but Dan Quinn said he'll be working out today in a jog through and then likely participate on Tuesday when they have a burgundy and gold scrimmage. They're dividing up the team into 2 groups. I called it. I was like, dude, when they got wrecked by the Patriots, I was like, DQ is going to make these mofos, he's going to make them do freaking sit-ups while they're sleeping. And they needed that. Wake up. Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Dan Quinn, but yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Figured I should make quick make a quick video on this. We'll see how everything plays out. But yeah, man, I think this is just more of just Kane Madrono and Jordan McGee. Kane Madrono's been balling. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till the next video. Peace, y'all.